Next on Vegas, Dan tracks a killer who's determined to make B his next victim.
Miss Travis, even on a temporary basis, has become too meddlesome to tolerate any longer.
Not bad. Almost doing as well as I did on my first solo flight. Okay, B. Setting up for the landing. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Not a bad landing. A little bumpy on the approach, huh? But not too...
Dan, I just saw a man murdered.
You want to run that by me again?
You know those expensive houses off Tropicana?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I was making my approach, and I looked down, and I saw a guy get shot by the pool. Dan, it wasn't a mirage.
B, you think you can find that house again?
Yeah, it's about a mile from here.
All right, maybe we better check it out. I'll call Nelson on the way. Would you take care of the plug?
Sure.
Yeah, I help you.
Mr. Jeffries, I'm Lieutenant Nelson. I'd like permission to search your premises.
What for, Lieutenant?
A shooting was reported here.
Is this a joke?
No, sir, I'm sorry, it's not a joke.
May I ask, who reported this alleged shooting?
I did. I was landing at Austin Field, and I looked down and I saw a man shot at your pool. He had a red sweater and red hair.
Young lady, you've made a terrible mistake. But by all means, come on in. Have a look around. Ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. There's been a slight misunderstanding. Do sit down. Carry on with what you were doing. The police are going to have a little look around. Gentlemen, be my guest. Excuse me.
All right, Don, check that. Jake, you go there.
Dave, I don't understand. These people weren't here before. You know I wouldn't call you here on a wild goose chase.
B, I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you. But you must admit, this doesn't look much like a murder scene.
I know. That's what I don't understand.
All right, I'll check it out.
Dan, I know that lady over there in the blue. Her name is Margaret Sorensen. She owns a string of designer dress shops in town, and when I can afford it, I go in.
Let's go have a little talk with her.
B, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, what on earth are you doing here? We just heard a rumor that someone was supposed to have been shot here.
Margaret Sorensen, this is Dan Tanner.
How do you do?
Hello, sorry for the interruption. But would you mind telling me how long you've been here?
Well, I must have arrived about 3, a couple of hours, I suppose.
Yeah. Spending all the time out here by the pool?
Yes, that's how the invitation read, cocktails by the pool. Oh, I did make one trip to the powder room.
What about the others?
I doubt if the menu's the powder room.
Why are you lying?
Lying? Beatrice, obviously you're upset, but please don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
I saw a man shot here, and I want to know why you're all covering up.
I won't stand here and be humiliated like this. Now, if you will excuse me.
I haven't finished.
B, come on.
With me, you have.
B,
She's lying.
you know what you're saying? I mean, the implication is that all these people are covering up, too.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, is it possible that this might be the wrong house? Is that possible?
You don't believe me either, do you?
I'm not saying
But you're
that.
thinking it.
I'm thinking that there's another way to go on this, but not right here and not in front of all these people. Come on.
Place is clean, Lieutenant.
All right, then. Well, we struck out. No murder weapon, no victim, no bloodstains. Mr. Jeffries has been very understanding. I think we should go.
You satisfied, Lieutenant?
Yes, Mr. Jeffries. Sorry for bothering you.
Well, it's no bother. As a matter of fact, you made things more exciting. The party was getting rather dull. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I know how you must feel. Shall I show you out? You all behaved admirably.
get rid of the body.
Memoirs.
I'm writing down everything exactly like I remember it.
You're not going to give up on this thing, are you?
Well, what would you do if nobody believed you?
Probably try to find my way to the truth.
That's right. And I want you to help me find the truth.
Why should I? Other than being a very intelligent lady, you're just another pretty face.
I can tell you're going to help me, aren't you?
How can you tell?
I can tell.
Yeah, well, look, we don't know what we've got ourselves into here, so I don't want you to do anything foolish, all right?
All right.
All right. And you, Mr. Binzer, I want you to run something down for me.
Sure.
Lyle Jeffries, our host of the cocktail party, I want you to find out what he had in common with his guests besides little tiny sandwiches and very expensive champagne.
You mean something shady or something?
I know something they all had in common. They were all very good actors.
Yeah, I want you to get personal. Do you know what I mean by personal, Binz?
Yes. Private life.
Yes, exactly.
Au revoir, avant-garde, soupe du jour.
Binz.
Hmm?
You might need these.
I'm going to go home.
B.
Yeah, I know. Nothing foolish.
In line now, girls, and let's try another run through. Can we have the music a little louder, please?
For that white tie affair, one tiny white satin bow and a floating black crepe sheath is all you need. A shimmering halter neck jumpsuit, completely covered with pale aqua paillettes and wrapped at the waist with floating chiffon panels. Brilliant coral
Just
crepe.
a second. Hold it there, would you please, Raina? These panels are not falling right. Would you ask Marianne to steam them all out and check them thoroughly? Go back to Marianne, dear. Thank you.
Coral crepe.
No. Could we change the order, please? Could we have the white crepe first and then the coral crepe?
No problem at all, thank
Thank you.
Just switch, girls. All right. Your next classic white crepe gown. Reverse. Classic white crepe gown. The long sleeves are widened at the shoulder. Deeply curved neckline is accented with draped bands of fabric. Brilliant coral crepe de chine simply cut to cling, with shoulder detail of circles of crepe and a carved low back. An ideal gown for the bridal party. Flowing apricot chiffon, topped with glittering sequins and beads. A Grecian goddess in purest white silk and jewelry, slimmed in a gown with deep slash neckline, tiny peplum, and a satin waist time. All right, yeah, we'll go on. An ideal gown for the bridal party. Flowing apricot chiffon, topped with glittering sequins and beads.
Hello?
Lyle?
White crepe gown.
This is
belongs-
Margaret. We have a problem.
Problem?
Deeply
Yes, that
curved
woman,
neckline is
Beatrice
accented with
Travis.
draped bands.
She's up to something. She's been hanging around the show rehearsal.
Well, that seems to me the sort of problem best solved by ignoring it.
Brilliant
How
coral
can I
crepe
ignore it?
de
I don't know what she's up to.
Then relax. The police have already discredited her story. All she's trying to do is to make you seem foolish.
I still don't like it. She's Tana's
An
secretary.
ideal
I know that. Be patient. Now, you learn to live with it. She'll give up.
And if she doesn't?
Then we'll have to arrange to do it for her.
This is interesting.
What is?
Those people at the cocktail party. Outside of a few traffic tickets, I can't find a bad mark against any of them.
Well, if you've gone to the trouble to check them out, that must mean you believe B's story.
Well, let's just say that I don't believe B is a person who suffers from hallucinations.
Well, for once we agree on something. Any suggestions?
Just one. It's axiomatic, but when you have a murder, you have to have a victim. So until one pops up, we have to sit patiently on the sidelines.
What about missing persons?
Nothing. There's no report that comes even close to the vague description that B gave me.
You know, I can believe one person, maybe two, covering up a murder. But 8? Seems unlikely.
It's the second time we agree.
Suppose what we have here is a cover-up. Now, it was Lyle Jeffries doing most of the talking over there the other day, right?
Hold it, Dan. Tread softly on that. Because he has a lot of powerful connections.
So do I. I've got you, right?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, because of the unfortunate incident that occurred yesterday, I've had to make a decision. Our association must be dissolved. This will be our last meeting.
What?
What about the shipment that's due in?
Our associates in Paris canceled it when they heard the police report about the murder that was committed here.
You killed that reporter, not us.
I told you before, under the law, we're all equally guilty, regardless of who pulled the trigger.
What about the money that we all put up to smuggle in the merchandise? I mean, between all of us, it must be close to $1 million.
I assume it'll be returned. But you must remember the nature of the people we're dealing with. I can't give any guarantees.
Huh. We might have known that would be his answer because he knows that we have to keep our mouths shut.
Now, look. Which would you prefer? To risk losing your investment or to go to prison?
Are you really sure we'll go to prison? Or is this just some trick?
I'd like to remind you that I've earned all of you, a great deal of money. I resent those insinuations.
Well, what's the point of arguing now that we've all been made accomplices to murder? Thanks to him.
How do we know you'll keep in touch about our investment?
You just have to trust me.
Tana.
Dan, hi, Binzer. Listen, I have something for you on Jeffries. Not very much, actually, but maybe it's enough to get you out of the chute.
Go.
Well, the guests at his cocktail party, as near as I could figure, they were just friends. But I did get something on his private life.
What?
Well, he had an affair with a lady named Janet Wilson.
If I wanted to find this Janet Wilson, where would I look?
Well, probably backstage at the DI. She's in the chorus line.
Good work, Binz.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, rehearsal isn't over. Let's snap up the costume changes.
Janet Wilson? Are you Janet Wilson? Oh, hi. Yeah, yes, great. Janet Wilson, I'm looking for Janet Wilson. Are you Janet Wilson? Oh, hello, yes. Janet Wilson? No? Janet Wilson. Janet Wilson. Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Tana.
That's cute. What's your last name?
Oh, no, that is my last name. My first name is Dan.
Whatever. Private investigator?
Mm-hmm.
Like on television?
Actually, we don't have quite that much fun. Could we talk?
Don't look now, but we are talking.
I mean about Lyle Jeffries.
That creep isn't worth talking
Oh,
about.
this will just take a minute, just a few questions, all right?
Well, okay. I don't have much time. We're right in the middle of rehearsal.
Just a second. I understand that you and he were friends.
Don't you mean lovers?
Well, I didn't want to overplay my hand.
Neither did he.
What do you mean by that?
Well, just that Mr. Wonderful dropped me from the first team for some classy chick that runs a boutique or something. Well, she can have El Cheapo. Most money ever spent on me was for a bottle of domestic champagne. And that was flat.
El Cheapo. I thought the man had a lot of money.
Sure. That's what he'd like everyone to think. You know what he is? Just one big rental job. Everything you see around him is leases. House, car, even his women. Some by the hour.
His new full-time lady, her name Margaret Sorensen, by any chance?
He never mentioned her name. I do remember Margaret called the house once. He said it was business.
Well, thanks very much for your time.
I'll be free after the dinner show.
I won't be, so... Oh, hey. Oh, hi. Oh, no, wait, I've really got to go this way, you see. That's really a lot of fun, but I really do go. Oh, yes.
Very convincing performance, Margaret, for our former associates. The role of devil's advocate, you handled it very well.
You weren't so bad yourself. I think that Richardson smelled a rat, but I doubt that he will pursue the matter any further.
Not with a murder charge hanging over his head.
Over all our heads. And now we don't have to share the fruits of our labor with anyone.
Correction. Aren't you forgetting your new partner? It appears it went well enough.
They all went like lambs.
Unaware that wolves dwelt amongst them.
It was very interesting. They fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
I wish I'd been here.
I wish you had, too. You would have found it interesting being a writer.
I was a writer.
Lyle. Do you remember that little problem I called you about? It seems it still hasn't gone away.
But she's still sniffing about. She must be discouraged. Michael?
What exactly do you have in mind?
Nothing permanent. More of a disabling nature. Keep her out of our hair until after the shipment arrives tomorrow.
I can arrange for a nasty accident?
Precisely what I had in mind.
Marianne, bring me that wire photo, please. Did you ever hear of an investigative reporter in the Midwest named Marcus Hinton?
Hinton. Didn't he write that expose on the big building contractor who had his hands in the pension fund?
That's the guy. I got a call from his Chicago newspaper this morning. He left there 3 days ago. Forwarding address, Desert Inn. But he never checked in, and his editor hasn't heard from him since.
Dave, this Hinton character has a reputation for being a maverick. Does he always check in with his editor on time?
That's not what his editor's worried about, Dan. It seems that he came out here to investigate a major crime operation. And supposedly he had enough information to bust it wide open.
Like you didn't bring me down here to go looking for a missing reporter, did you?
Don't be too sure. That profile and description came with the wire photo. Now, the wire photo's in black and white. Read the description.
Marcus Hinton, 5'11", 185 pounds, red hair. B's victim had red hair.
Could be a coincidence.
I'm betting it's not.
So am I. Even so, that's all we have to go on.
What if we could tie Jeffries and Hinton together?
That would be a start.
Well, if there is a connection, could be that Jeffries and Hinton talked by phone before he left Chicago?
It's a good idea. I'll check with the telephone company.
There's something else you could check out. It seems that Jeffries has been operating behind a wall of short-term leases and credit cards.
What are you saying, Dan?
Well, it seems that our Mr. Jeffries has been enjoying the company of one Margaret Sorensen on a regular basis. And Miss Sorensen owns a string of dress shops, got a lot of money, and maybe she's footing the bill. And maybe they've got something going on more than just playing footsies. Miss B.
Hi.
Hi.
I got your message. What's up?
I know it's a long shot, but I wonder if you could recognize this man.
Am I supposed to?
Could be the man you saw shot.
It's Marcus Hinton. He's a real famous newspaper reporter.
That's right. He was supposed to arrive in town on Thursday.
Why, how do you know this would be the man?
Well, for starters, he's got red hair.
Oh, no, Dan, I can't be sure. I was just too far away. I think you should know that I followed Margaret Sorensen today.
B, what did I tell you about that?
Oh, I remembered what you said, and I kept my distance. I just wanted to spook her.
Well, how'd you make out?
I don't know. I followed her straight to Jeffries' house. And the same people at the cocktail party were also at Jeffries' house.
Well, but they're all friends. That's not so strange.
Isn't it? Well, Sorensen and Jeffries were having a heated argument outside while the others were leaving, and nobody stayed more than, say, 5 minutes.
That's a little strange.
I know something's going on at that house, Dan.
That's none of your concern now, is it, B?
Oh, guess not.
Just had juice and a little coffee. This is... I wouldn't pay that if I were you. You all right?
I think so. They tried to kill me. Now somebody will believe me.
Okay. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna stop by and see Nelson. Maybe this will convince him to start leaning on some people. I never doubted you for a minute, B.
I could have nailed her if it hadn't been for Tanner. Don't concern yourself, Michael. You'll be provided with another opportunity. Very soon.
We haven't much time. I shouldn't have to remind you that shipment's due in tomorrow afternoon.
Well, tomorrow morning, after Tanner leaves, you'll call up Miss Travis, conjure up an excuse to get her out here.
What kind of excuse? You know she doesn't trust me.
Considering the amount of money at stake, I'm sure you'll think of something. Miss Travis, even on a temporary basis, has become too meddlesome to tolerate any longer.
pick up Finzer. If you need me, I'll be at Nelson's.
Jeffries?
Tanner just left. She's there by herself.
Tanner just left. You're on, Margaret. Be convincing.
Town Investigations.
B, this is Margaret Sorensen.
I don't think we have anything to talk about.
Look, I wouldn't blame you if you hung up on me, but please just listen and try to understand. I admit that I lied to you. I had my reasons. They threatened to kill me. B, I'm involved in something terrible. Please, please, I have to talk to you.
Well, where are you, Margaret?
I'm at Lyle Jeffries' house. There's nobody else here. They've gone for the day. B, there's something I've got to show you. Can you meet me here right away?
I'll be there right away.
She's on her way. And so am I. I've got a fashion show to put on.
B couldn't identify him.
Said she was too high up?
Well, that figures. The telephone company recorded 3 calls from Jeffrey's residence to Hinton's Chicago newspaper.
Well, that ties them together. Well, what about Jeffrey's business connections?
He owns a very large trucking company that's only 1 audit away from going under.
You're kidding. Boy, you'd never know it from the way he lives.
Incidentally, your hunch about the connection between Margaret Sorensen and Jeffries worked. He's a silent partner in her dress shops.
Well, that nails it down. Why can't you move on that?
Because my captain has asked me not to go to the well twice with Jeffries until I have something more solid. Now, all I have is strictly circumstantial.
But somebody tried to kill B last night.
Dan, I know that.
Well, I can go to the well twice.
Well, Miss Travis, you're becoming quite a nuisance.
Not by accident.
She did quite a nice job, didn't she?
Yes, she did. You're, Marcus Hinton, aren't you? I used to be a big fan of yours.
I'm flattered.
No, I said I used to be. I read all your articles on organized crime and corruption. What changed you?
Money, Miss Travis. A lot of money.
I think I made Mr. Hinton an offer he couldn't refuse.
And that's why they're pretending to be dead.
Quite right. And unfortunately, you're the only one that knows. Put you in a rather uncompromising position.
Because I was dumb enough to be flying over at the wrong time.
Not dumb, Miss Travis. Just unfortunate.
It's rather sad, really. Such a beautiful young lady should face death so prematurely. Well, the shipment of new gowns should have just arrived. Margaret will be expecting us. I don't want a body found.
Put the coat on.
Put it on.
a very bad idea. Take it out nice and slow. On the ground.
B, you all right?
Yeah, I will be. Dan, I've got a lot to tell you. Hinton isn't really dead.
What?
Come on, I'll tell you on the way. Come on.
You want me to keep an eye on him? We'll call Nelson.
I'll stay here. Don't be too long.
Marcia, that gown needs re-steaming again.
Where's the black sequin
Hey,
belt?
Jan, get the zipper for me, will you?
The higher heels will look better with this one.
I think Miss Sorensen would like to talk to you. And close the door, will you? The ones we're looking for are marked. Take the dress out. Flawless. This shipment could be worth anything up to $3 million.
I think this harassment has gone on far enough.
Not quite. Why don't you stick around and see how it ends?
You see, we know, Miss Sorensen, that Marcus Hinton is not dead. And we know you've got something going with Lyle Jeffries. Don't know what, but something. Would you like to tell us what?
Look, I don't have to answer any of your absurd questions.
Well, maybe you'd rather talk to the police.
When Hinton and Jeffries were leaving to meet you here, they said something about a shipment of new gowns.
Is there something else in that shipment? Now, that's only going to make it worse for you.
Not for me. For you.
And look, you know you're not going to use that gun in here, so why don't you just give it to me? Let's go. Lock her in. Diamonds. They're smuggling diamonds. Come on.
Pantera's really hot. We haven't got a prayer.
Well, do something.
Got an idea.
Hey, Pete, we need to borrow your plane. Is this one ready?
She's all yours.
Thanks.
Let's go. Let's go. We're going for a ride.
Coming up on Highway 95 any minute now.
Dan, there's the highway.
Keep your eyes peeled for that Pantera. Now we'll see how good they are at playing chicken, huh? Hang on, here we go.
What's he doing? Is he trying to commit suicide?
Keep an eye on him.
No.
I'm unarmed.
Don't shoot, for God's sake.
Give me a reason not to.
Get up. Get up. Let's go. Good work, B.
Thanks.
All right, get him out of there.
So this is the way they smuggle diamonds into the country.
Posing as rhinestones, right?
Sicker, get all this out of here. Point of clarification. Suddenly, all these people show up at a party around the pool, while two men stage a shooting, which B sees.
You see, they were inside when it happened. Jeffries advised them if they didn't want to be accomplices to murder, that they should come outside and play the game.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What's that?
You never did tell me you believed me about the shooting.
B, I never said I didn't believe you. But aren't you forgetting something?
What?
There was no shooting.
He's got a point.
Dan.
Yes.
Don't most bosses give their secretaries great big bonuses when they help crack a case?
Well, not most bosses. Some bosses, I suppose. This is a designer dress, Beatrice. It's very expensive.
Purple is my favorite
Besides,
color. It's my
the police are going to need this, Beatrice. Evidence.